It's okay, bro. Welcome to Silver Age Sunday. I am highly a comic bro. I'm joined by Jeff and Stone Cold.
What's up?
It's weird. I don't think I've ever done Silver Age on my channel, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, and I haven't done a live, and man, I think it's been over a year. It's probably going on 2. Well, anyway, we're here. If anybody's all good, we already had Las Cruces all the way from New Mexico, and we had the G. I hope
The G-Man who will be here in
I hope we get to
October.
meet him in person this year. I think it's happening right now. It's a go. We'll see if it happens. But that'll be awesome. We got Perry. I'll meet Perry one
What's up,
day.
Perry?
I know. One day I'll meet Perry, and G's here. G's still here. We got one. We got the G man. All right.
We got the G-Man.
So let me just start it off. I was planning on going to Heroes Con. We're talking Heroes Con today, guys. I think we started talking about it like last year, right, Steve? About trying to make it happen.
Everybody started talking about it since last year with Matt and everybody else too.
Yeah, but it was. We were talking about it, and I actually told Steve about a month ago, hey, I'm gonna be able to make it. What's up, Las Cruces? I'm gonna be able to make it. I planned a road trip with my wife, and we kind of edged our way there. It wasn't a straight shot. We went in a couple of days. We got there. A couple of days we came back, and Steve was asking me all these questions about what time you're going, where you're gonna be there, and all this stuff. And I was like, this guy's coming.
I'm inquisitive. What can I say?
Yeah. And then finally, like the day before, he finally tells me what hotel, and I'll be there. And it was like, oh shit, it's on, bro. It's on.
I didn't decide till one day before.
One day before.
Yeah,
One day
Thursday. Yeah, you were already on the way. I was already going. Man, he's already going. I'm going.
What's up,
Sandy.
Federation? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. And dude, Steve actually got there before me with his wife, and we stayed at the
That's funny.
same hotel.
That's funny.
My wife does not play, boy. She drove 8.5 straight hours right there.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. It's like me and my wife did it in baby steps. I think we drove 3 hours, then 2 hours, then 3 more hours, and then 3 hours. We did it in baby steps. Whatever, it works out. I think next year.
That's not that bad of a drive if it's 8 hours. I mean, that's not that bad of a drive.
Well, for you guys, it's 8. For me, it's 11. So
It's 11
okay,
for him.
yeah.
Remember, he's 3-4 hours down.
Oh
south.
yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
for me, it's a little bit more. But we stopped and saw my cousin. We went to St. Augustine. My wife had never been there, and then But next year, I think we're gonna do it more of a straight shot. We're not gonna do as many stops, and hopefully be there Friday morning, the first day, and be there the rest of the weekend, man. But what's up, Drac? But dude, Steve,
I heard how cheap the tickets were. I'm like, this is
tickets are
cheaper than MegaCon.
$35.
Right.
I think it's $65 for the 3 days.
Dude,
for the
65
whole
is
thing.
dude, it's $65 compared to $140 something for 4 days.
And Jeff,
For MegaCon.
it's night and day from MegaCon, bro. I am
Right,
sorry.
I know that. I know
Right.
that. I'm just saying dude, that I would rather do that than
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk, but I already got it pretty much planned as far as if it, stuff always comes up. So right now, I think I'll be able to make it, but I can't wait. Steve, how were you when we were like two little kids walking up to the con. We couldn't wait. We were a couple of blocks away, and
Yeah, man. It
how
was.
did you feel when you walked in, dude?
I was like, we didn't have to look for books because they were there. I was like, holy crap!
Yeah,
And
you
it had
have to look to
20.
see where the vendors were, right? You didn't have to look for the comic vendors, right?
Jeff, it had 20 plus rows.
Oh
so you
shit.
could be in row 20. There was
Right.
row 22. That's where
Marvelous.
what's his name? Yeah,
Marvelous.
they were that. Oh, he was in 500s. What you call it? Tom was
Tom.
in 22.
Okay.
Tom was in 22. I was like, man, no wonder I didn't see him. He's way down there.
Yeah,
It was
we didn't
Right.
see him
wide
until
open.
later. We didn't see him until later.
Yeah, it was wide and it was spaced out. It was nice. No
Right.
bumping into no one on your shoulder. Like
that's
a
good.
parrot.
On a
Walking.
Saturday. What's up, Big O? What's up?
Yeah.
On a Saturday.
No.
And no bad odors either, right?
No, bro, it was insane, dude. Me and Steve were like, we were just like, it was great, dude. Nobody was bumping into you. Plenty of space.
Yeah.
A ton of creators, man. So all the comic book guys, you know, who's pretty much everybody there. They're not all looking for books. A lot of people are getting signatures and doing that. So it divides everything. It's not like everybody's just hunkered down on the. It's right. It's fabulous, bro. The way they got that.
The anime part was just a little part right where we went to eat, right in that area. It wasn't a big cosplay one. If you want books and comics, that was the place to be, man.
Yeah, D's for sure,
D,
bro.
Yeah, damn, because he couldn't go this year.
I was so hoping to see D, man.
He couldn't go this year.
Dude, so
next year, all of us next year.
Dude, I'm gonna try to make it happen. Steve, next year it's the 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Hey, 14th's my anniversary.
I know.
So we're gonna go out and eat dinner.
Bro,
eat dinner again.
Real quick, circumstances just showed up. I gotta tell you, man, I was so bummed when you said that you weren't going to Heroes, because me and Steve didn't tell anybody. But when you said that you weren't going, dude, I was so bummed because I wanted to hang out with you. You were one of those people that I was like, shit.
With D, the D.
Who?
D?
D too, man. When D told me the same shit, he told me like 2 days in, man, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm like, are you serious, bro? It was D, Circumstances, and Pocan Joe. And Pocan Joe had that incident.
We didn't get to meet.
And we didn't get to meet.
I didn't know Circumstances was going. I didn't even know.
He was, and he cut. I think it was like 2 weeks before. He said it on his Tuesday night show, the FOC show that he does, and I was like, oh. And then D a couple of days before, oh. And then Pocan when we got there, But dude, there was so many YouTubers.
There was a lot of YouTubers.
I saw. Yeah, I saw.
We got to meet actual Dracula. We got to meet Tylex. Ty, that's his name, right? Ty.
Yeah, and then you guys finally met Bay. Yeah.
I didn't get to meet Bay. I never met Bay. I never met Bay. He didn't show up. Did you see him? Raul, I didn't see him.
I saw him on Sunday.
I didn't see him. I missed him again, Jeff. Again. Fucking chances. What's the chances of that?
Yeah.
And you met Roscoe though, right?
I met Roscoe. Yeah.
Dude, Roscoe's cool as shit, bro.
Roscoe's cool. Roscoe, boy, he's funny, man. He's a life of the party type guy. Bro.
Yeah, but yeah, Sean, and what was it? Yeah, me and Sean were planning on going up to their half, and then on a weekend or something like that.
Dude,
with you and Brian. So
yeah, I was like, I'm gonna sneak up, go see D, and you know, I had to tell Raul because I wanted to sneak up and just grab him from behind and go, give me your wallet, son of a bitch.
No, what you should have done was what he did at Tampa Bay Comic-Con and go, hey, I'm at the front. I forgot my wallet.
Steve, you don't know how much it meant to me for you to show up, dude, because it sucks going anywhere by yourself. And I kind of felt like that on Sunday. I would have felt even worse on Saturday, you know, not knowing what the hell's going on and all that. But when it was just you and me, it was like, dude, just walking up, dude. We were walking like, we were trying to get there as fast as we were like giddy, man, giddy. And there's nothing like going out town with a friend, bro. There's just nothing like it.
There's nothing like it. Then we run into, as soon as we get there, we run into Matt. I said, that's Matt right there. I could hear him talking. He had his back to us. And then I said, come over here. And we went and we grabbed him. He goes, what the hell? He was like,
dude, yeah. We hung out with Matt. We hung out with Matt all freaking day, bro. And it was cool as hell to see him. Dude, he buys a lot. He buys some big books that me and Steve aren't into, but we appreciate it. And dude, he's making deals and talking to the vendors, and it was just crazy, bro.
Him and G-Man would have been like that there. G-Man and him.
Matt's supposed to be coming down. Yeah, Matt's supposed to be coming down with the what was it, Dusty and all them on October whenever this one comes down.
Okay, we'll meet up before, man. We'll meet up. I'll make the drive up, and we'll all meet up before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely doing that.
Be good, Charles. Be good, man.
All right.
But it was crazy. Then we were shot. We were just hunting with Matt, running into people, bro. And then we ran into Bub and Russ.
Bub and Russ, they were together.
And that was freaking awesome.
Yeah. So you were at the show because Steve said that he was hanging out with you guys, Bubs, you, and because when you guys were watching us. Yeah, when you guys were watching Gary B's thing.
Yeah, dude, and it was dude, the hug with Bub, with Andrew, bro. It was like it was like a brother I hadn't seen in that was away for a couple of years, and we haven't seen each other. It was awesome, dude.
Bub is funny as hell, man.
Yeah,
that dude's off the cuff. You better not say nothing. He can come back with something. He's that guy you don't talk shit to, like when you're hanging out with your friends, because he'll
tear you up, bro. He'll tear you a new one, bro. He's relentless, dude.
Yeah.
He already does that on here, man. Whenever you're hanging out with him live,
he tones it down a little bit, and then when his wife's around, he tones it down just a tad more. But he can't turn it off. Let's just say he can't turn it off.
He can scale back, but he can't go off.
He can't turn it off. But dude, it was awesome hanging out with him. And then, dude, the time with Russ, dude, Russ. Yeah. I just told Russ that I think Russ was doing his own thing. I was like, no, dude, you're coming with us. It's kind of like
I'm so glad you did that. Yeah, I was glad you did that, man.
Yeah, dude, and he just stayed with us the rest of the time until we left. Because I think he left. Yeah, I think he left around the same time, right?
Yeah, I do too. About the same time. Dude,
Russ is awesome, bro. It's like I can't say anything about these. It's like seeing brothers that you know in a long time. And Russ and you could just see the joy in Russ's face. You know,
he had such a good time, man. That's the best part of this, man. I don't care.
Yeah,
the books. Hey, there were so many books, Jeff, that I couldn't buy nothing because I was so freaking didn't know what else was going to pop up. I'm like, well, maybe
I heard
it's better or there's a better deal. It's so crazy, man.
Bro, you look.
Hey, man, I felt like you that day down in Miami. I was going,
yeah.
That was us, bro. We were like chickens without heads, bro. We were just going crazy looking.
Hey, Rahul had to grab me. Calm down. Let's go over here. Come on,
dude.
Let's go
imagine me on an energy drink that just go. Oh shit.
It's Jeff, man. It was.
Yeah.
I have never had a bad time at a con, dude, but this one's up there. I don't know if it was the number one because I don't want to rank them because I've had amazing times with you guys at cons, but this was a little different, dude. It was like, I think Al said it last night, man, on the Comic Hawk Crew video that I was show that I was on, and I was saying it was Oz, it was this. Dude, it was like being in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like, it was nuts. My God, what a fantastic time. It wasn't packed. The food, the vendors,
it was like the first time you're like 17 years old and you walk in a strip club.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Oh my God. You're like, wow, man, Jesus. I didn't want to say that last night in the chat. I waited for today. What's up, Bug?
What's up, Bug?
Hang out with that dude. He is cool as hell, man.
Comics by the Bay.
Next year.
A freaking trip. What's up, Slim?
I can't believe I didn't see Comics by the Bay. And I seen Roscoe. I seen actual Dracula Tylex. I seen so many people. I mean, I saw Rob.
We'll see him eventually. We're planning something in August for anyway. So,
but dude, I can't wait till next year.
Yeah,
I'm still giddy, bro, and it's like
I'm gonna start saving up now.
Start saving now, Jeff. That's what we gotta do, man. Because I'm not gonna spend a whole bunch of money on books.
No.
At MegaCon, I'm gonna save my money to buy books at Heroes Con.
And plus, my bonus isn't until the next month anyway, so I'll just pull my bonus and just toss it into the savings.
Oh, dude, Cookie, man, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Steve, you're avoiding Comics by the Bay, dude.
No freaking way, man. We're going to
We're going to your neck of the woods, so be ready in August. We'll be in your neck of the woods.
That ain't that next weekend. That's this weekend. Ocala's this weekend.
Ocala's this weekend. We're going to his neck of the woods for your birthday or whatever.
Is he in Orlando area? Or
a little past Orlando. A little past.
Oh my God, he told me where he's at. He's in Melbourne. He's in Melbourne.
Yeah.
So Comics by the Bay. So Comics by the Bay is in Melbourne, and Roscoe is down a little bit.
He's in Port St. Louis.
Yeah, Port St. Louis. Okay.
Yeah, but
and 90s in Port St. Lucie if he ever gets back.
And 90s in Port St. Lucie now, dude. So anyway, so we didn't buy. There you go, Bub. So
Bubs is out scaling for bottles in the street. Cash them in for a dime.
Okay, so what happened? We didn't buy books right away, man. It took us a while. And honestly, that first day I barely bought anything. It was just, I was scared to spend money because of fear of missing out on something else that I wanted.
I'm missing a good deal.
If you were looking for a book, there was a good 90% chance it was there. Because there was KF-15, X-Men 1, Hulk 1.
You had your
big books.
You had your pick on pretty much any grade, any condition, the prices you were gonna. You had. It wasn't like, oh my God, that's the only one here. That's the only one here. No, you had to make a decision. Which one of these do I want?
Yeah, like Matt said.
What about Bonafide? Bonafide Comics, they're cool as hell, man.
Yeah,
bro, Andy and everybody there, super cool people, bro.
I think isn't that
when Andy saw us, he freaked that we were there.
When Russ bought a book from him, didn't he? And then he gave Russ like all the dollar books for free. I think it was them. I think it was Bonafide.
It was Bonafide. I was looking at his books. I looked at one book. This is what I got from him, man. And it's the book Prowler. And I was looking at it.
Put yourself up big. I want to see it real good because I didn't really get to see him all that great.
He got it. There you go. He had it at a good price. It was a fair price. And he goes, oh, dude, for Hialeah. And dude, he gave me he pretty much knocked half the price. He gave me half off on it, bro. I was like, bro, you don't have. I was thinking to myself, dude, you don't have to do this, but here's my money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, the way you sound just like you did in 2018 when you were like, I got this book, I got a good deal. I was like, who is this guy, man? Down south, I gotta meet up with this guy one day, man. He's got a lot of cool shit.
Yeah.
Good books
we've been hanging out ever since. But we've been hanging out ever since.
It was a little different, bro. He didn't have to do that. And then, dude, I was looking at his. He had great prices, great books. It was just, other than that, he really didn't have anything that I was looking after. So I felt kind of bad not going back. There was one book that I was contemplating, but next year I'm gonna go there for sure and buy a book from them for sure. Oh, dude, next time I am, dude. It's just I was a little, honest to God, I was a little overwhelmed with the amount of books, man, that was there.
Lenny was there too. Lenny was at Heroes Con.
We saw him. We bumped into him and his wife. We talked to him.
But dude, Andy, everybody dude, we were talking with them for like 30 minutes just about everything. It wasn't even. I felt bad too because I felt like we were taking up their time from other customers because we were just talking and it was like we were just getting to know each other and it was just it felt like family in that booth, man.
It did, man. It was.
And then we saw Marvelous, bro, and Marvelous
has some badass books, man.
Bro, were you surprised?
This is what I got from Marvelous. The only book I bought there. Book.
Yeah, because G thought Marvelous AOK'd you that book.
No, I bought it from him. I bought it from him for full price because the full price was a good price. There was no use to haggling. It was good from the jump. And I always wanted this book. And Al gave me the other one. So I got the other one. I think it's behind me. Yeah, it's down over there behind me.
But
I got it in my stack of books everybody gave me.
He had an X-Men one for a very good price, not way out of my league, but it was a very good price that he had it out.
Well, next year when Dusty goes,
if he still has it, I think he.
I know.
I think he wants to sell that book, but he might not have it. But who knows, man?
Who knows?
For a very good price.
But Dusty might find one day out there.
He's gonna find it. It's gonna be there, dude. He had an Iron Man one that I should have bought. He had it at a ridiculous price. I looked up the prices later, and it was like, dude, great freaking price. I'm sure he sold it because he said everybody was looking at that book, and everybody was looking at that book because it was a 5.5, and he wanted $500.
Right.
Yeah,
but you saw. You finally saw freaking the Jim's book. Everybody.
Yeah, that was Jughead 79 that you saw, Raul.
Bro, I saw. Look, I'll show a picture. I saw it on Sunday. I was just like, me and Steve saw a lot. There was so much more me and Steve didn't see.
I know I missed a lot of shit. I wanted to call in out of work and stay another day so bad. I probably should have and could have.
Next year, we're doing. Let's do
I saw this book in a little side vent because the side vent had big books just like the major guys, the major.
Right.
And I looked up and I couldn't believe my eyes, bro. I was like, "What?" And it's this Jughead.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
They
on it.
They wanted 1,000.
Oh, that's not bad.
Book.
It's an expensive.
That's not bad.
Book.
It's expensive, but it's not bad.
But I don't collect that, It doesn't mean I was just freaked out that I saw it because I had it on my mind that whole time, when since Jim told me about it. So when I saw it, I was like, oh my God. Wow. It was just insane, dude. The wives loved it. I think they had fun. They got to hang out. And then we went out to dinner with Bub and his wife.
Oh,
and that dinner was right around the corner from our hotel. We barely had to walk, and we went to a steakhouse. And bro, it was fabulous, man. It was so.
It was good, man.
It was so freaking good, bro. And then Steve, we didn't have dessert there because Steve was hell bent on the diner. And then we went across the street from our hotel. There was like a silver plated old school diner.
Yeah.
And we had to go there and get our desserts, bro. And the dessert, I had a pecan pie. I had a pecan. Oh my God, it was fabulous. We had such a good time. Bub didn't join us for that. I think Bub really wanted the dessert at the steakhouse, and it makes sense. But Steve wanted a freaking diner, so what Steve wants, Steve gets. You know what I'm saying?
I could have ate something there with Bubs and then went to that after. I didn't care,
But man, the next day Steve left early, and then I went by myself, and I got to hang out with I hung out with Jigs. I got to meet Comics by the Bay surprised me and brought Comic Journey because me and he didn't hook up, and then when he hooked up, and then he was bothering me. He's just a smart ass. And then I hung out with those guys for the rest of the day, and with Jigs. Me and Jigs were like together for like. Bro, it had to be like 3 hours, bro. We were just talking. We weren't even.
We ran into Dustin too.
There were so many people, man.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Lynx.
DJ Lynx, yeah, he's cool.
DJ Lynx, man. Nick's Kicks. Oh my God, how many other people? Rob Fat Stacks. We ran into.
Oh yeah. Only slabs.
It was just dude, Jigs is an amazing guy, man. Me and him really hit it off, dude. Really freaking hit it off, dude. Really cool, down to earth guy. He's a pain in the ass, bro, but he just likes to push buttons, but he didn't push no buttons with me, bro. We just kicked it. And it was just amazing. Like every time, dude, it was like you were bumping into people. It's like you wanted to look at books, and then you were looking at people just to see if you knew those people. And then they would just be walking by. It's like, hey, shit. I ran into I don't know if you guys ever watched Luther Manning. He's
sound
an
familiar.
YouTuber, man, and dude, I got to meet him because I heard his voice with this other guy that he does video. Dude, awesome guys, man. Luther Manning's channel. They show amazing.
And what was it? Russ? Yeah. Oh no. What was it? The one from. What is it?
Hold on, Hialeah. What's it? Naaman or something that we met.
Naaman.
Yeah.
The first guy we watched, and I just saw him pass it by, and I stopped him. But hey, Bob, I was just talking about that, dude. The hug when we met, bro. It was like seeing my old long lost brother that I haven't seen for a long time, man.
Yeah. I know. Hey, Jeff, you be proud. I was spotting everyone. I was like, oh shit, there's Bubs. Oh,
yeah,
there's Russ.
Yeah.
Bubs just made a deal, and Bubs is looking at me like, what the flipping hell? He was looking at Bubs in the middle of a deal, and he was like, is that freaking Stephen Hiley over there, man? Shit was
it was crazy, man. It was cool not saying anything. Hey, Slim, Sean, it's not that big of a deal, bro. It's not. Seeing CJ is not the biggest. I'm kidding, bro. That guy's awesome, bro. I loved hanging out with him. Yeah, dude, he's a great guy, bro. Great channel, great guy. Great guy. Okay, Steve, do you want to show? What did you get, man? What did you want to share?
I only got that book, and I got some prints for them in the
Want to share the prints? We'll share the prints.
Yeah, I'll show you the prints.
Tell them the story about this guy, man.
This guy, Daryl Young, he makes these nostalgic type prints, man. They just were classy. They were all like this, man.
I saw the vampy one you showed. Yeah, I've never seen it before, so yeah.
I thought these were like stuff that was already. This is his artwork, making these in that Bronze Age style. I loved it.
Exactly, they were beautiful. So I got this one. This one's for Brian, for Bronze Age Byron.
And we talked for about half an hour, right, Steve?
Oh,
yeah, we talked to that guy for a while, man. I got this cool.
Yeah, I know that one from Sean.
For Sean.
Yeah.
I got y'all framed so you don't have to worry about it.
Yay.
And of course, you know, Jeff, my main man right there, gotta get his. He's got a freaking vampy that's old school, cool as hell.
Bro,
yeah, it is
perfect, man.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, man, who gets somebody a print and then goes out and gets the frame? Nobody does.
A frame, no. Only Steve.
You know, actually, you got us. I gotta thank Sherry. Got me 10 frames. She said, "I know you're gonna get more prints." So I put my two. I got the Ultraman and I got the rocket behind me. You can probably see the rocket right here.
You know what? I feel bad. Look, I'll show mine because I got a few too. I feel bad that I didn't get more prints, man. I wish I would have got it because I think they were only like $10 after a certain point, right? After 3, you get $10.
Oh, that's cool. I like that one. That's
I got fire, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, and they're all in that nice 70s style. The Bronze Age. I got Terox. I got who's this? Oh, I got Hella.
Ooh, yeah.
Badass.
Yeah, the Hellas are nice too.
Dude, he had so many. It's hard to choose, bro. It's hard to choose. I had to get me a Sentinel. Definitely a Sentinel. And the last one I got. Okay, how do we say this? I say it Valkyrie.
Okay, Valkyrie.
I say Valkyrie. I guess it's Valkyrie. All right, I'll say Valkyrie.
Say tomato, we say tomato.
Yeah. Let me show my books real quick. I'll show my books real quick. I got these on the first day. I got this one because I needed it to complete. It's the Dark Knight Returns. I think it's number 3, so I got all 4. I got my first Dave Stevens.
Oh yeah. I got that one. That's a nice one.
And the last one I got Wendigo. I got this one, dude. And
Wendigo sounds better.
But it was freaking awesome. And then the next day, I got this from I forget the guy that runs the show. I got it from, and it's a real nice.
Oh, okay.
First, I always forget who this is. I have a wearing. I can't.
Steranko.
It's Steranko. I just can't remember. What's up, Donnie?
What's up?
And I got this, and then Bro, I got this is the book I really was after. It's the first Ra's al Ghul.
Oh,
very nice.
And I got this right before I left on Sunday. Everybody was great freaking deal on this book, man.
Perfect time.
Yeah, Silver Age Sunday. I missed it. God dang it, I'm mad because of that.
When I went to get it, some vendors were already breaking down their booths. So when I went with Jigs, and I was telling him, no, that's the one I'm looking at because the guy was busy. And I gave the guy an offer. And, dude, he took it so fast. And I thought I was lowballing him. And he took it so freaking fast. I couldn't believe it, bro. Jigs was like, I can't believe what just happened. What's up, Matt? What's going on, Matt? I changed the time, man. I'm sorry, but I had no choice. And then the last book I got, this is The First Watcher.
Oh, that's nice.
That I've been looking
at. Book you don't see much. It got hot for a while, so that
it got hot. I got it for what it's going for on cover price, basically a little bit under. So I didn't get the greatest deal, but I got for what it's going for now, and a price I was happy to get it at. They came down a little bit, but dude, we got Matt, we got Donnie. Matt, we talked a lot about it last night, dude. But was that crazy or what, bro?
Oh, he's muted.
Muted.
Excuse me, fellas. All right, there we go. Now we're rolling. I was cleaning the house. I was being an adult today.
No,
and so I checked my Instagram and I saw it. I was like, oh shit, let me hurry up and get over there.
Oh, you're good.
Bro, you know, this Heroes Con, man.
It was something
everything
else,
is advertised, man. It as advertised. You know, where people tell you about these shows, they say, man, you know, this show is great. You know, you got to go to this con. You got to go here, you know. And I had heard it that, you know, things were, you know, cool. So I had two dudes this year say, hey, man, let's go to Heroes Con. One wasn't able to go because his uncle passed away, unfortunately. And then, you know, another fellow was saying that he was going to go. He ended up not going as well. So I said, you know, I'll go it solo, you know. And so I didn't know what to expect. So I got there. I was a little nervous. I was excited going up the road. I was excited, you know. I left early. I left at 3:30 in the morning to get there. I could get breakfast and everything. So I got there, and as the time got closer to the doors to open, man, because I went on Friday. The anticipation, I was just like, oh shit, I'm getting excited, man, you know. And I was just praying, like, please, Lord, do not let me walk in here and be disappointed.
Yeah.
I was just like,
that's what you pray for, bro.
Yeah, so you know, I put in some money, you know, and was excited to be there. Hotel room, all that kind of good stuff, man. And anybody who knows me knows I'm a homebody. I'm actually a homebody, believe it or not. And so I said, okay, well, you know, we'll see. So I go down the escalator, man. I hit that right, bro. And the first thing I saw was just comics. And this was just the first, the immediate, just
wall to wall.
Wall to wall, man. And just like you don't know where to start. You don't know where to start.
It was crazy.
It was surreal, man. It was surreal.
Man, you're into Golden Age, right? Have you ever seen that much Golden Age in one spot?
Never in my life. Normally it's maybe two vendors when I go to shows, maybe three.
Yeah, Tom told us. Yeah, Tom, a bunch of the vendors that go to our shows told us, hey, if you are looking for Golden Age, Heroes Con is the place.
Yeah, so it's there, man, and it's there in abundance, man. It was surreal, man. I mean, I saw Frazetta that I had heard about it, man. You know,
yeah,
and it was wild, man. It was wild.
It was perfect, man. We were talking about it last night. It was perfect.
Yeah, that's Larry asked me, you know, what would you rate the show? I said a 1 out of 10. He was like I told him I said a 14.
Yeah, dude.
If you collecting books, that was the show.
Did you see anything? Do you have anything negative to say about the whole experience? I'm talking about the hotel, the trip, downtown.
Everything was good. There was nothing really negative at all. The only negative I possibly could have had was when you go to your motel, you ain't got nowhere to park at first. If it would have been packed then, but it's still, I was able to pull right in and get where I need to go. So
that was it, bro.
That's not really negative. So
it was just insane, bro. Jeff, you were talking about MegaCon and not going.
Yeah.
I'm going to MegaCon, honest, to hang out with everybody there.
That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, but I'm just saying, price wise, it's worth going to Heroes. You know what I mean? Price wise,
Unruly's going.
Unruly's going. That's the only. Yeah, that's the main reason we're going.
No, I like to hang out with everybody.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, so that's fine. I'm just saying.
And I'll get books.
You know what I mean?
But my main priority at MegaCon is not going to be the books.
I'm not going to bring the money with me. I'll just leave the money home. That way I can't spend. I'll just say, keep my money. Don't give it to me. Because my wife wants to go back to Charlotte too. I don't know if Jane wants to go back or not.
But we one of the things, because we've got a few cons here we go to, and it's the same thing. And Steve, that's what I'm going to start doing, man. Maybe a few bucks here or there, and that's it, man. I'm not going in there dropping top dollar like I have been doing all these years. When I could just save that money up, and when Heroes Con hit, you can walk around and literally buy what you want to buy. I mean, that was the best thing about it, is that you could go look at books, and the books were there. And if you wanted to buy the books, you could buy the books. It wasn't.
Yeah, I'm taking Matt's advice. I'm lowballing them first.
100% lowball. Yeah. Lowball, and don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad that you're gonna insult anybody.
No. Nope.
Hey, Matt, you didn't get to see this. I think Matt left before this, didn't he? Before I purchased this.
Oh yeah.
I think I saw it when you got it.
Yeah,
I think I saw it when you bought it.
When I got the prints, I got this because I didn't want to forget it. When we went over there, I was like, I want to get.
Show it again,
Steve.
Show it again.
The Mosque. Yeah, classic LB
what a
Cole.
Cool ass cover, man.
I mean, Steve, you saw all those. Steve, you saw all those LB Cole books we saw out there, man.
Yeah, we saw so many.
Top dollar LB.
All those Golden Edge books got fire covers, and they use color
guys,
so much better.
Does anybody want to comment on Steve's new background, his new room? Because it looks fantastic.
Good, man.
Yeah. Looks great.
It looks better than my fan. Remember, I was a fan of
that. It looks a lot better than the fan, dude.
I got some more stuff back there.
Donnie.
Yes, sir.
I have a question for you.
Okay. I might have an answer.
How far are you from North Carolina?
Let me guess. I'm going to take a guess. 9 hours.
Oh, I think it's more like 12.
Damn.
Because my brother-in-law lives in Charlotte, Charleston, around Charleston.
That's south. That's south. Yeah, it's about 2 hours. 2 hours south. So yeah.
Yeah, he's about 14 to 16, depending on how you drive, what traffic's like, which way you go.
Donnie, you have a year.
I know. Don't think these gears haven't been turning.
That would be amazing, Donnie.
I think personally, Holly, let me say this, man. I think personally, Heroes Con can become the de facto go-to con in the United States.
For us,
if you're into comics,
if you're into collecting comic books, if you're directly into collecting comic books, not going for Sailor Moon costumes and Vampire Hunter D hats and all that stuff, then you'll be. This is the show that you want to go to. I've heard horror stories about San Diego Comic Con. I've heard horror stories about New York Comic Con. I heard Emerald City is starting to take a turn for the worse.
Yep.
All signs point to, if you want straight comic books, you're going to buy keys. You're going to buy books that you've been looking for. You've got stuff that you want to collect. This will become the show to go to.
100%, dude.
Hey, think about this, Matt. When there's that many vendors, they can't afford to be charging all high prices.
Bingo.
Because you got other places to go, and that's what we want.
Yeah.
And not only that, I heard this too from a vendor, that there was there was a wait list. I want y'all to hear this: a wait list for vendors.
That's crazy.
That's what you want to hear. Yeah, wait list. Yeah, that's what you want to hear, because that means it creates competition.
Yeah, competition creates better prices for us.
Donnie, you've been to Baltimore, and I hear that's there
big in comics too.
How was that?
Baltimore, there's a lot of vendors at Baltimore. For instance, I pulled this book out because I bought this from the guys that run Heroes Con.
Yeah, Heroes are hard to find.
Yes, I bought this from their vendor, their booth at Baltimore, and super nice guys, willing to deal. The problem with Baltimore is a lot of vendors, but at least it was my experience that they weren't as willing to deal until the last day of the con. You know
Silver Age Sunday, that's where this name comes from.
Yeah.
We found that out.
And I picked that up on one Sunday.
It's different here, man.
But I'm so glad I made that decision to go, Raul, because I was like, should I go? Because I was like, because I didn't save up that much. I had some money, but not a lot. But I'm glad because I got to meet Matt and I got to meet all the guys from YouTube and Bubs and everybody and Russ. And if I didn't go, that might not have happened.
Steve, you know what was a highlight for me too? Our wives meeting.
Yes, that was
and cool, hanging out and being cool. I wasn't worried about it, but you still always have because you don't want to force. Dude, they hung out. Everything was cool. We already have our own.
They went to buy books. They do the same thing.
They hung out. We went out to dinner. Bub's wife is a dear. I bless her heart.
Sweetheart.
She's a sweetheart. I kind of like. I loved it. I freaking loved it, dude.
It was dope, man. I mean, it was a blast, man. Seeing you two guys there on that Saturday, because I was actually gonna leave her
out when you turned around and you saw us. Huh?
Man. I was actually like I said, my plan was to go and do video the last day. Maybe pick up that one book that y'all saw me get from the Inner Geek, and then that Planet Comics book that y'all saw me get, and then. Right. And then I was going to probably say hey to Dave, talk to him for a little bit, and then I was going to jet on back home. That was the plan. I'm probably going to be back on the road by 3.
Yeah. You had a 4-hour drive, right?
Yeah, 4.5. Mm-hmm. And so that was the plan. And saw you guys, man, and that just completely changed it. And, I talked to a buddy of mine this week, and he said, well, were you mad that you didn't stay 3 days? And I said, yeah, man, I was pissed when I thought about it. Like, man, I could have just stayed an extra day, man. And probably racked up because I didn't even start on like modern keys that I wanted or like Silver Age keys. I didn't even put my toe in that. So I would have needed an extra day to do that. And so not doing that, it really threw me for a loop. So that's why I said next year I'm definitely doing all 3. And I'm probably going to just go in on Thursday so I don't have to drive going in Friday morning. Because that was a rough drive Friday, getting an early Friday.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a 3-day, but I gotta work it out. But yeah, I'm planning on it. Steve, when you left on Saturday, me and my wife was like, why is he leaving? And I told her it's because of Father's Day and they had plans. And I go, dude, it's Father's Day. He should make his own plans. He should stay. Let them do their shit. It's our day. They don't.
That's why now. Okay, we had already bought food.
I know.
We had to cook it. No,
I know, but I was like, God, dude, they just want you to go cook them food.
Don't worry. Next year they're celebrating that shit before or after because I'm staying Sunday. You can believe it. I'm letting them know now. I'm letting them know in 2023 about 2024.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. I don't know if you guys watched the show last night on the Comic Hall crew with Matt.
Yeah, I did. I watched it.
I did.
And you can see we're basically the same as we were last night. We're giddy, bro. Right? Mm-hmm. We're still excited. We're still on that cloud. It was just like this. Dude, it was insane seeing that many. It was so many books that it was just books flashing in front of you.
Crazy. It was crazy. Matt almost bought what's the
Chamber of Chills?
Yeah.
Chamber of Chills
with the glass with the girl. I was like, damn! I was
this close.
Man, how much were they asking? How much were they asking, if you don't mind me asking?
42. I think it was 4,800.
Wow, that's a massive book.
Yeah. 4,800.
Yeah, but Matt knows normally that book goes for way more than that.
I'm gonna tell you why I didn't get it. Because I would have hit my daily spending limit on my. And that's the only reason I didn't get it. And I said next year, I know what I'm gonna do, because I've got an extra card. I said I'm gonna move one pot over to another card and run to another one, and that way I won't have an issue. Yeah, I was literally that close. But it also taught me too to be patient, because you'll see that stuff. You'll see those books again, and you just have to it depends on the price, of course, and then it just depends on when you see it. But I just said, you know what? I saw it, so it gave me hope that I'll see it again.
That book will be there again next year, man. You'll see it again. I've never seen that book in my life.
G-Man's a different vendor.
G-Man asking how many go back up again there. And what's up, Al? I just saw you, Al. What's going on, brother? You know what? I did not see. I saw Eerie, but I did not see the one you looking for, G-Man. That he's talking about the Dracula issue. He's looking for the Dracula.
Yeah, I know the issue he's talking about. I see that at MegaCon one time.
Yeah, I saw the very first. I saw the very first Eerie, the one that started pre-Cold Horror. That I saw. I did see that, and they were asking a King's ransom for that. So,
hey man, you got a driving buddy, bro. I was down.
Hey man, we rolling the van out. We leaving Thursday. we getting up that Thursday night. So we can get a good 8 hours sleep.
What this feels like, bro? You know when you hear people talk about that honey hole, but the honey hole is a whole freaking con.
It's a whole con. Yeah, that's it.
It's a whole con, dude, and you're not.
What's up, bro?
Other people about it. What's up, Rob?
Yeah, man. We saw Rob there. We saw him on Saturday, man. Yep, Rob. You and G, man. I'm gonna get both of y'all on for over to onto my channel, man. We got to get y'all for Solid Gold Soul, man. Bro. So
we saw Rob early Saturday morning, right about midday Saturday, and he was. It seemed like he was done, dude. He was showing us pictures of the books that he got, and it was like, God bless, man, freaking fire, key after key.
I mean, I saw some of what Rob showed on his channel, man, and it's just like Golden Age. He'll tell you, Golden Age, man. It was like, bro, if you look for Golden Age books, man, it was top notch
right there.
Yeah, we rolled
it up 18 style.
Yeah. Dude, it was. I'm telling you, man, it was life changing, man. I really hope that people that run cons use Heroes Con as a blueprint for even their local cons, because that's one of my biggest gripes about local cons is it's not enough comic book vendors. It's all you go in there and it's everything, but it's people with plates and dishes and hot dogs and all this stuff
and potpourri and everything else.
And, like Sean said last night, cologne and incense. You're selling Drakkar Noir and all that stuff, and we need comic book vendors, man.
Hey, Raul, blow me up big. I want to show Matt. These are the books that the G-Man gave me, Golden Age. Yep. He told me I could pick a couple. I was like a kid. And I was like, that one, I like that one. But this is what I
think. Yeah. Oh, that's heavy. That's a heavy hitter, that man.
Oh yeah.
And Rob AOK'd me these.
Jesus Christ.
This.
Yeah.
And I picked this one. I like this one. I like
it. Nice. I'm telling you, man, you're going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, I'm already down the rabbit hole. I got a couple already.
This was probably my favorite one. I like the Frankenstein, these two colors and everything. And I already got these cleaned and pressed and everything. I seriously thought about sending them in to get graded.
Yeah, I got a whole box in the living room of books.
Dude, but even I didn't submit no books, but even it looked like the CG booth, PPC booth wasn't that bad either. It wasn't like crazy. I've seen it before. There's people, they're like crazy and you can't submit forever. It didn't seem that way to me. Was it like that, Matt?
So what they did this year was they basically had laptops set up. They had about 14 laptops or whatever. And so you would go in and basically just put your books in like you would do if you were sending them off at the house and get somebody to come over. Then they would double check everything, payment, and then that's it. You done.
Yeah, I saw Comic Journey. I think I was there when he did his first ever submission, dude, I don't think I was there talking. Ty Locks, met Ty Locks, super cool ass dude.
Actual Dracula.
It took him maybe 15 minutes to submit his book. It wasn't long at all.
All the guys was hanging out together.
It was.
When you can get stuff like this, man.
Look at that.
You know, and it presents so well, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, look at how beautiful that is, bro.
And when I say pennies on the dollar, I mean pennies on the dollar. I mean, this book at a regular local con is gonna bust you probably about $850, $950, depending on who the dude is.
Right.
It's up for $300.
Dude,
yeah, I think I thought that's what you paid.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
He told us that $300, bro.
Yeah. And this was the most expensive one out of the lot, out of the Planet Comics that I got. I mean, it was crazy.
I saw what is this? Sticky Goose.
Yeah.
He picked up a Saga #1 for $300.
9.8.
9.8.
Damn.
That's nuts. It's not like it's a $1,000 book, but it's a good $700-800 book. So he got it pretty much for half off. It's dude, you're gonna get deals because they got no choice. Because if you don't want to deal with them, dude, you just go to the next booth and you get something there.
Yeah, I mean, this right here, man. This was one of my pickups over the weekend. So Maurice Whitman.
Man, you got the cover with the girl's face on it. That it was like that. Was it blue? You got that one by you? You know,
no, that's at CGC. That's at CGC.
Bro, that book was gorgeous. I love that.
I sent all that off to CGC, so I'm waiting for those to come back, man. I've got a massive book sitting there. I cannot wait till that book gets back. Cannot wait. I mean, Steve and Hialeah saw it when I was showed like vendors. They're like, "What you got?" And I show it. You just see people reacting. Shit. Oh
yeah.
Whoa. Unbelievable. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, I showed that picture of you two in the middle of the deal, and he took a nice picture with you, and it was cool.
Yeah, man.
That's the book. Okay. I'm like, oh shit.
And you know what, dude? Around the whole, there's plenty of places to eat, plenty of places to hang out. The streets are pretty much empty except for people from the con because downtown was empty pretty much except for us and a few people. I know there was a bus stop by my hotel, so there was some people there, but it was nothing crazy. Not a lot of traffic at all. It's like the streets were deserted, right, with the cars.
Yeah, it wasn't real packed.
Yeah, it wasn't packed at all, man. It was easy to navigate, man. It was really easy to navigate. And that's a big selling point too, is that you're able to go there and enjoy yourself. It's not like Atlanta. You're dealing with traffic, you know, or if you're dealing with Miami, Florida, Orlando, traffic all over the place. Parking.
Traffic
Let me say this too. Parking at the facility was only $20 for the whole day. Yeah. I mean, you go to Atlanta, that's 45, 50, 55, 60. You know, I'm not sure what
if you 30. Uber, let's say at MegaCon, you Uber, it's like $20, $25 a shot. If you're just Ubering,
it was ample parking. It was ample parking. Yeah.
The food, Steve treated me to lunch when he was there. We had 2 burgers and fries, right, Steve?
Yeah, it was only like $26.
Yeah.
Burgers, fries, drink. Everything. That would have been
and the burgers weren't
one at MegaCon.
Yeah,
the burgers the burgers was tasty as hell. The fries were on point. The line was only like 4 people deep, 5 people deep, and they only had 2 people for food. It was like, damn, we didn't even have to make a line for this. It was just, dude, I cannot. It was fantastic experience, man. Fantastic. To get it I'm 54, dude. To get this excited, you know, it says a lot, dude. Because it was just, my God, it was surreal, and it goes by like that. Goes by like that, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, when you guys were talking about that, Matt, I was in a class yesterday, a safety class.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, man, last week I was at the con, running around having a good time. I'm doing this boring ass shit. And y'all said the same thing. I was laughing when y'all said that.
Yeah.
Last night.
I was like, man, you know, this. They might have to make that longer, man. Because I was just like, man, this is like I'm about to start a petition. Let's make an extra day. Because I mean,
it can't be bullshitting if you're looking for books. Because there's so many places to go, man. I mean, it's crazy.
It's like you got to decide what you want to spend. Like you were saying, like I was talking earlier about going to the Bonafide. I would have bought. They had one book there, and I didn't. I should have bought it. I didn't because I wanted to get more books for that same money. Kind of like what you were saying. You would have blown your wad in one spot. I didn't want to do that because I wanted to get other deals on other stuff. That's the main reason why. It was like I didn't want to do it all. Hey, what's up, Roscoe?
Ross. Oh, he was cool as hell, Roscoe, man. I got
Roscoe was cool as hell, dude.
Roscoe's good.
Comic Man Andy too was there, dude. It was just so many YouTubers, man. It's nuts, and I could only imagine if, let's say, everybody like our group goes, because I know how we are at a con, and it's like we're just like a little pod of people together, and we just sitting. I can't imagine how big that pod will be, and we're just gonna be hitting everything.
Yeah, imagine us, Matt, the comic crew.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, it was, and Harley and Steve, man, I want to commend y'all because Al will tell y'all when I go hunt, y'all saw for yourselves. I go deep and I look real, and I will go from spot to spot to spot to spot. And y'all were like, hey man, we for the route, we're gonna roll with you, man. Yeah. And I was like, damn, dog, I ain't used to that because everybody was like, they usually waiting on me to be like, Matt, we ready to go. We ready to go.
How we roll, we roll with each other. And then
we might go a couple of vendors off, but we know where everybody's at, and we just keep on moving together. It's just, you could ask Puff, man. We'll stay at a vendor for a while if it's a good freaking vendor. What's up? BLC was
there. We got to see BLC too. We got pictures with him too.
Yep, BLC. Yep. Good to see you, brother. How you doing,
bro? It was just freaking insane. Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey, what's up?
There's my boy.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, thank you for
the three that went and the three that didn't go.
This right here.
Hey, thank you for the link, Halia, man. I don't know why I thought the show started at 2.
I changed it. I had to change it because of the wife, dude. I had to.
Okay. But I figured I'd get on. I figured I'd get on for a few minutes to bask in the glory of this Heroes Con aftermath, man. It is.
Al, it's like you were there, right, dude? I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to meet all the guys that weren't there because you guys are gonna. Oh,
hey, Harley, the worst thing about it, you said what's the worst thing? Is Brian told me Al's going to Heroes Con, and I was on the fence. I was like, well, I'm going now. I'm for sure going. I knew Matt was going. Then he said, Al's going. And then so I checked, and I said, let me make sure. And I checked with Puff, and Puff said, Al can't go. I said, oh, damn.
Well, no. This is what happened, Steve. We had talked about going. At first, it was going to be myself, Matt, Larry, and then, circumstances came up. What actually kept me from going is that at the time when I was looking at the itinerary, I'm a huge X-Men. Yeah, I mean, Steve, I love the X-Men.
I got your book right here. This
is
the book I was going to bring you.
I appreciate that, man. I got some stuff for you, man. Matter of fact, some of it's over on the side, but I ain't going to show it to you till I see it. Till I see you. But anyway,
October.
What happened to me was that I was actually looking for Chris Claremont to be there. And at the time when they had updated who was going to be there, he wasn't listed. So I was like, I'm gonna, okay, I'm gonna be okay. I'm not going. Lo and behold, Matt calls us on the way back from North Carolina, me and Larry. We're on the phone for the time that he actually left Charlotte almost till he got back to Macon. He said, oh yeah, man, Chris Claremont was there. Man, I got so sick.
No.
I got so sick. I got sick. And
the lines wasn't packed in nothing out. There was no lines like MegaCon. MegaCon's some crazy ass shit when you want to get somebody to sign something. Star.
It was funny, man, just to hear y'all talk about how hectic MegaCon was.
It's a mess, dude.
It's hectic, bro.
It's a mess.
Hey, that Saturday was like a Thursday at MegaCon.
That's what that's what Holly was saying. Cause we talked about after the show last night, and he was saying the same thing, and it was just you could walk around. And I just remember this that one point when we were standing there by that guy that had the NWA comic, and Holly said, "Hey man, we're whispering to each other."
It was crazy.
Yeah, we have to yell at MegaCon. We have to yell at each other just to hear each other.
Yeah, you'd be like, Matt, where are you at? And you'll be like right there.
Yeah.
that's something that my wife and I talked about with Baltimore. I told her what you guys said about being able to whisper, and she says, "Yeah, you weren't whispering at Baltimore."
No, here you can whisper, bro. You do not have to raise your voice at all. Hey, real quick, incredible. We didn't get to meet this person, dude. When I saw pictures of,
I'm so mad I didn't get to meet him, man. That's my favorite name in the game. Aggressively relaxed. That describes me.
Bro, I thought aggressively was going to be a 50-year-old guy or whatever, and then it was like I think everybody freaked out with him, bro. I would have loved to have met you, man. God bless. You're old school, dude. You've been oh my God, dude. I can't believe.
I know. When I saw him, and he was super young. Yes, I got the book too, Donnie. I got it.
If there's a chance, I'm gonna see Aggro. He's signing this book,
dude. He'll be there.
I just looked mine up the other day. I don't know which box because I got my room in this. It's goddamn everything's everywhere.
Right there. Can I say one quick thing, Holly?
Of course.
It's an honor to be on the stream with Mastodon. I have not actually seen your face, man. Like,
yeah.
But you're and I, man. We appreciate you watching us too, man. Because you gave us one of our favorite phrases: "Walk not empty-handed." You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to top that, Al. I'm trying to top that.
Hey, go ahead and trade market, man. Go ahead and trade.
You could see me failing in the chat trying to top that.
Right.
Yeah, but y'all gave out a good one too, Al. You must be out your goddamn mind.
What's up, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Maybe we gotta make this happen again. We gotta make this happen.
I haven't seen Goat, and I haven't seen Goat in a minute, man.
What's going on, Goat?
Yeah, man, it was let me show
Puffs. There's Puffs. He wasn't in here earlier. I got Puff this.
Yeah,
some Savage Dragon, baby.
Yeah, I mean they had great art at the show too, man.
Great, and it was good prices, man.
Yeah, like Matt says, he doesn't buy prints, and he bought prints.
It was priced to sell, man. They had stuff priced to sell, man. It was basically, it was a swap meet. You go in there and it's just you just walk around and look, get
there
what
was
you
people
want.
Taking trades, wasn't there, Matt?
Yeah, people were
people saying bring books. We make deals and trades. I said, damn, I'd never seen that. Usually, them guys just want to sell.
Steve, I thought about that coming home. And I said to myself, damn it, next year I'm going to get some of this old junk that's sitting in the garage. I'm going to put them in short boxes, make me off on it. And then just, and get it out of here, man. Just get some
exactly. Get it out there, get something towards something you want.
Yeah.
Guys.
Especially the ones you were talking about. You invested in this book and they ain't done nothing. They've been sitting there for 8 months and it's on the cold.
2 long boxes sitting here like that.
Yeah,
man.
Is what I call it.
We all got like 6-7 boxes sitting here like that. Going, what the hell? Yeah,
dude, it was insane, dude. Yeah, gonna need a wagon, G. You're gonna need dude. There was people with boxes behind them and all this.
Let me tell you, Friday, I know for a fact there's this one dude that was there. All this cat had was House of Secrets, House of Mystery.
It's all in his wheelhouse.
Those are all Jeff likes him.
He wouldn't know what to do. Gmail would have to come down with a U-Haul. He had to come down with a U-Haul to go back.
Yeah. And the vendors, it was like they had multiple 181s. They got the first door, first this, first that, and then you go to the other vendor and it's like they had big books. It was big books after big books after. Dude, I barely did any digging through boxes. I was just looking at the walls.
Yeah,
I was just looking at walls.
I mean, it was just the books. I mean, the books. I mean, just
you couldn't dig through all them places, man. I needed a whole another 10-hour day.
You remember that one cat? I don't know if Steve or Holly. You was standing next to me. That one cat was just pulling out. He was pulling out Golden Age books and all over 9.6s, 9.4s.
Oh, the guy that had the box behind.
I ain't looking at it behind the guy. 9.6, 9.4. Now, had the first shown.
I don't even know how they keep them like that. I don't know how they stayed like that.
That guy had the box, and he had the box hidden where he was. It's like he was at the case at the booth, and he had the box like here, and he was just showing people books, and it was like, what the?
And I said, "Whoa, flip that around, man!" And I was like, 9.6, 9.8, 9.7. I mean 9.6, 9.4.
How do you keep a Golden Age book for 9698? That's what I want to
know.
People
move and go everywhere, move, and they still somehow transported them books and kept that good. How in the living hell,
that
man?
Dude he had the first what's the little dude for the restaurant, man? Is it the little, not Shoney's boy, but what is it? Bob?
Big boy.
Big boy. He had the first big boy for the West Coast and the one that was from the, I think, East Coast, both in 98. I ain't never seen no shit like that before.
We couldn't even see the box he was pulling it out, because he would pull it out and it was like maybe five of us in front of him, and he wasn't even talking to, he was talking to the other people, showing them, and we were just like, what the hell this guy got under there? It was insane, dude. It was insane.
Hey, Matt, what kind of deal did you get on the book that was real rare, the one that you sent to CGC with the girl in the blue?
That one, I got both of those two books, man. I got both of those two books for $1,200.
Yeah, because I was like,
most folks don't know.
You never see this book. The one you said you never see. That's one you sent to CGC, right?
Yep, and one of them alone cost $1,200.
Yeah.
That tells you the great deal. Yeah, that tells you the kind of deal I got.
Yeah,
and then
that's a great deal.
The book I got, that book was $3,000. I ended up getting it for two.
You don't have to go with a ton of money to get a book that you've been after for a while here, bro. Yeah, you really don't.
Yeah, you save up if you. I was telling what I told you at 5. I said if you save up about $4,500, you can do some damage at Heroes now.
Let's say your Grail book you've been after. Let's say, for example, it's $500. You could probably go with 3, and you'll probably end up finding it, saving those $200.
Yeah. If you're looking for like a massive key, I mean, I said it last night. Guy had X-Men 1 $11,000.
$11,000. It was what, a 3.0? Was it a?
I don't remember. What was the grade on it? I don't remember.
3.5 or 3.0, wasn't it?
3.5 3.0. 3.5 3.0. Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
And he probably would have came down. Some.
You probably could have got anybody who's looking for like giant size X-Men at $2,000. 2,100.
Rob got one, a real nice one. I think he said it was like 455. I think he got it for $1,300 with another book or something like that. I don't remember exactly the story, but yeah, it's crazy, dude.
G-Man asked, he said, but Fantastic Four 48, that was all over the place. You saw that?
All over the place.
You could have got one of those for $400. You could have got one of those for $400. There was a dude that had one over there for $400 or $500.
Don't tell G-Man that, because G-Man be PayPaling us the next year. Give me that book.
You paid $1,200 for a GX.
Yeah.
9 size.
Damn, Rob, you got a GX.
Right there. See what I'm talking about? Rob backing me up. See, they were giving those books away. It was shocking. It was shocking. And you look and you go, man, and you start questioning yourself. You say, well, is the market crashing or am I going crazy? That's what you were saying. Am I going crazy? The market crash. Yeah, the guy I told y'all last night. This one I knew sold one for $750. The lawyer, not the lawyer, but the judge. You know the judge. He sold one for $750. So I know Rob telling the truth. Yeah, this is why I said I was mad I didn't stay the third day, because I probably would have bought some of those 129s and stuff like that had I stayed yesterday.
Look at Buck, dude. That
probably would have pulled that Chamber of Chills
for his entire budget. Buck got a lot of books. He just came out with this whole video. I think it was this morning or yesterday.
Yeah, Bugs and Matt got to get on the same show, because man, they like them same books, and even throw G-Man in there with them too, man. Mm-hmm. Love all them Golden Age. Donnie in there with them Golden Age.
He got an Avengers 4 for $600, bro.
God dang, man. John could have comics. He would have finished his Avengers off with that.
Rob cleaned house, bro.
God. Hey, Rob, make sure you post that book and tag John Comics with Kids, please.
Oh yeah, that's a Fat Stacks, one of Fat Stacks.
Look at that book there, man.
Oh, I always like those books.
I mean, you got Red Dress, you got Bondage, you got Skull.
Yeah,
I mean,
a great header on it too. That's
a beautiful book.
1947, man.
God dang, that's crazy.
Yeah. That baby blue is beautiful.
I mean, that is. Yeah, I mean, those were the books that were there, man. Those were the books that you would see them in the Gerber. You didn't know if you ever see them, and then you saw them, and it was like, oh shit! And then when you saw the price that was attached to it, it was a no brainer.
And they know you can bring that price down.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You can go in there and negotiate that down. I had one dude just throw in a book because I bought something for. Hey man, you can take that, man.
Hey, Highly, I bet you Dale Roberts didn't do shit.
No, dude, they were empty, bro.
I'll bet he didn't do like he usually did because he's one of the few vendors with good books, and you always got to pay up a little bit, or you don't leave the con with nothing.
Steve, with Dale, you have to buy online and you have to be strategic on when you do it. I've bought books from Dale. At the show, and I heard this from another vendor that told me they was like, yeah, Dale is a little up there. They said Dale, and they said David Burns can be up there too. But Burns was actually moving books from what I was the consensus I was getting in the room is people were saying that he was they were making deals and trying to.
I bought some books from Dale Roberts, a couple of them here and there. Some of the nice graded.
The thing is, bro, you don't even have to. You just go to the next person, man. You don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah, this is why I said with these smaller cons, this thing has changed my perspective on when I go to shows because you go to these shows and it's only 5 guys. You kind of got to deal with them 5 guys, and then this is also something you got to deal with. Is you got to deal with the fact that all 5 of them have already talked before the show.
All friends too, yeah. They already got any good deals.
All the good stuff. What I saw, and I know this to be true because me and brother Dave talked, and he said that. The show is so big, they don't have time to go around and look to see what's going on.
That's good. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing for us.
Bingo. Also with Heroes Con, and I didn't take advantage of it, but I am next year, is they have an early, you can pay early, and you can go in an hour early. Yeah, you can go in an hour early. And so that's what Sticky Goose did because he had on the gray armband. So that's how I knew he went in early. So, yeah, you can go in. And then when nobody's there for an hour and you can start kind of poking around. I mean, it's and you can do it both days too, all 3 days while you're there. So, I mean, it's just this show was by far the best show I've ever been to, man. And anybody who has not been to that, you need to go. And I'm not just saying that just to hype it up. I'm telling you the truth.
It was the best, man. It was the best.
We're not hyping
this year, man, for sure.
This was shocking. It was, you know what I regret, Donnie? You asked last night what year this con's in. It's in the 41st year.
Yeah,
I can't believe I haven't. I'm glad I just made it out to the 41st year.
As old as me.
Yeah, it's almost a good thing, bro, because, dude, you could do some damage. And damage with a lot of stuff. Dude.
Hey, Donnie, me and Highly looked at each other and said, Jesus Christ, if we died and gone to heaven, look at these books. They're everywhere. You didn't have to look for them at MegaCon. You kind of know they're in the 2s and 3s or whatever. These were in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 2022, row 22. It was crazy, man.
Yeah. Well, Rob said that 3-day pass will be the best $120 you spend because you walk right past everybody. You're in. You already
Rob's got it right. Knocked out right there.
That's the right thing to do, bro.
That needs to be screenshotted.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, right Al, I'm screenshotting
big game hunting at the Heroes Con. If you got a big book,
that's the way to do it, bro.
That's it. Local shows, back issues, and run fillers, and then you want your big books, man. There you go, right there. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And if let's say you go to that local show and you see a book you want, the price, man, just pass on it. Just don't wait until Heroes.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm telling you, my savings account is gonna look pretty nice, man.
My savings is already nice, but just put more money in it.
No, I set up a savings account just for Heroes.
Just for
I'm not using the savings account that I have. I have an account that is titled Heroes Con Money.
That's a damn good idea.
Now you got a big jump, Al, for next year. You already in the game.
Hey, I'll tell you, man. They'll tell you I went to one comic book store because I was out of town, and most people know I normally go to a comic book store if I'm out of town.
Me too.
And it took everything in me then to not buy. But he'll tell you I did not go to any comic book store this year.
And it's crazy, y'all, because we had a comic book store here. I showed some of the books on G-Man's show last night. They actually had a pretty decent sale. Mm-hmm. And I said, Matt, you going, man? He's like, about maybe 6 to 8 seconds of silence. He said, no, man, I'm not going. And he stuck to his guns. He didn't do any type of shopping nowhere, man. He online shopping, none of that stuff. So yeah, I'm going to follow suit. I'm doing the same thing, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Guys, I kind of do what Matt does, and I went to St. Augustine on this trip. I went to Hilton Head for a few days, and I went back to Orlando. I didn't go to no shops either. I didn't even look up shops. It was like, I'm really good.
You had a bunch of good shit already with you, man. That's why.
But I didn't have that feeling of, oh my God, maybe I could find some gem somewhere. Yeah. I didn't have that thought anymore.
Because you done filled your pockets up with good shit already. You had all the candy in your pockets.
I was good, bro. I was good. Look at Rob. This comment real quick. That's exactly what it was. Perfect. 85% was vendors and creators, because the creators had a if you go to the website, they had a massive list of comic book creators. It was mainly that, and 15% the other stuff, dude. It was just crazy. It was just
you know what? That's the kind of con that comic book collectors want to go to. I want to go to a con that has comic books. You know, cosplay is good. I collect Funko Pops, but I don't go to a comic book convention to buy Funko Pops. I can go to Walmart. I can go to Amazon.
Yeah.
85% of the vendors there were selling that type of merchandise. Man, it's like going, like for us, it's going to heaven, like for real. Like if you were really into the comic book collecting game, you wouldn't want to go home. Like I think Matt said, it was akin to going to Toys R Us for the first time. You know,
shit. I'm
Disney,
you, man.
Going to Disney for the first time, like
or
strip club for the first time.
Yeah,
strip club, the first time strip club. You know, God damn, oh shit.
And it was hilarious when he told, because you know Matt told the story when he met y'all at the thing and stuff. And he was like, man, y'all was just looking around, man. And I'm like, I can see the Willy Wonka chocolate factory theme music playing. Like, wow, y'all looking around.
Hey, Matt's got his back to us, Al, and he's looking like this. And I said, Raul, that's Matt. He goes, what? I said, yeah, that's Matt right here. And you know, you can hear him talk. So we came up behind him, and Hialeah grabbed him from that side. I grabbed him from that side. I said, what the hell?
You were inseparable for the whole time, man. You were inseparable.
When you didn't expect it.
And I kind of knew something was up, Steve, because you know you hit me up on Instagram, and you asked me, it's like, well, you know, any of y'all going? I said, well, Matt's going. I said, I wonder why he's asking that question. I said,
whenever this one fishes around, he's up to something.
Yeah, I told my wife, because when Brian told me that you said you were going, I told Sherry right away. I said, "Oh, Al's going. I'm going for sure." Hey. And then when you didn't, but Matt was still going, and then I was like, "Well, I'll hang out with Hialeah," and she wanted to go. I can tell when she wants to go, because if she didn't, she would never mention it. She's like, "Well, are we gonna go? What are we gonna?" So she was down. So I knew I was in to go. Then she drove 8.5 hours there. She drove 8.5 hours back.
Wow.
I said, "You want me to drive?" She goes, "No, I'm good. We just listening to a show, talked all the way back. You know, I didn't leave her and go to sleep. Well, I did doze off a couple times, and she shut my show off, and I woke my ass right back up."
Hey, Steve, let me just say this, man. That's a keeper, bro.
Oh, she's for sure a keeper. She got all these frames for them guys right there. She knows all of them pretty good already. She knows Puff, Jace. She knows Hialeah real good. She knows Jeff real good. Brian.
Alan, can I say, and Matt, you're my witness. Steve was just like, does Al need this one? I have his list. Does he need this one? Does he need this one?
Yeah.
He wasn't shopping. He wasn't hunting.
No, he never shopped for himself. He never does.
I happened to find that book for myself but I wanted to get something from Marvelous, because he got me an X-Men book. I don't know if Al needs it or not. I never did check. I got since I have a couple slabs, and I only look in my loose books for the most part. But Al, your list is shrinking big time.
Jeff,
You're getting down to the.
How many do you need?
I need the heavy hitters.
Jeff, they had
21. Go ahead, man.
No, just saying that they had Vampirilla boxes over there, man. I mean, it was Frazetta. Like I said, Frazetta was all over the place.
Yeah,
yep.
That would have been.
It's 21 books left, Steve, and I mean, from what y'all said, I could have easily walked out of there with like.
You probably could have walked out with 10 books.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah. I don't know but they weren't expensive, was they, Matt? They were 50, 40, 30, 60 bucks in that area.
I know for a fact he could have got 7, 8, 9, and 10 because I saw them in there.
Yep. And your hard one, of course, is going to be number 1 and 4. If you can pull out those, and number 4's come down a lot.
Number 4,
I just noticed.
Number 4 has come down a lot.
But
Yeah,
man, I mean,
it's come down.
number 1, 11 grand, man. I mean, I'm being honest with y'all. I mean, I'd take out a loan for that if I had to.
It's an investment, dude. That's
Yeah,
how I
it
feel.
It is.
All these books are investments. One, I love them, but at the end of the day, dude, they're investments, man.
You could sell them if you needed money. You could
Yeah.
sell everything.
You know, what was it? Like Tim told me. Tim's wife used to make fun of him about it, and he used one book and paid for his divorce. One book.
She said it was me and the books, and Tim said, "See ya."
Yeah. One book.
Dude, DJ Lynx rented out a freaking theater, and they all got to watch The Flash on Thursday night. Dude, who does that, bro? That's crazy.
DJ Lynx.
DJ Lynx. Hey man, he was on my. He donated for my group book. I had to meet him. He's cool as hell, dude.
No,
man.
dude, and Rob too, man. Rob set up, I think, a dinner, a get together after the con and all this. I think it was Thursday. Dude, we missed that, man, but it's insane, bro.
Next year,
I
man.
missed all of
Next year.
Sunday. Missed the whole goddamn Sunday. I would have been stuck. I would have been getting home late as hell because I'd have stayed late as hell if I was there with Raul. We'll be like, man, we could stay at least to 5. Man, it takes me 8 hours to get home, man, and I'll just take off work Monday. Screw that. I got all my vacation days.
We left Monday. We went out. Me and my wife stayed until Monday, Saturday, Sunday after the con. We went to this burger spot. I think it was called the Public House, bro. Fantastic food, man. Fantastic burger, good beer.
I honestly felt like when I got back, I left meat on the bone, man.
Yeah, me too. But you know that's all right because next year it'll be there.
I'm gonna clean it just like a piece of Lee's chicken.
And let me just say this, man. And I mean this with
If you know about Lee's, you know. If you know about Lee's, you know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Al. Go ahead.
Famous chicken, but that's a Macon staple, man. Don't nobody know about Lee's, but anyway,
we get the reference.
That's Macon,
Don't
Georgia.
worry,
We get the reference though.
Macon, Georgia. But yeah, man, my goal, man, and my dream next year, man, is to see all of y'all.
Yeah, that's the best part. Honest,
man. I want to, man, all y'all. I've been wanting to meet y'all, the Florida crew, ever since we hooked up with Sean. And it's like, you know, we're hopefully coming down in October.
Well, he's coming down in October for sure.
Down.
Yeah, he is coming down for sure in October.
I done got the house already. I done got everything ready.
I got my days all set too, so we're all ready for it.
More than likely.
I gotta tell you, when I met Sean, it was special, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It was special.
Yeah, Sean the first time.
It's the best part, Al. It's the best part, bro. It's like you're meeting long lost brothers you haven't seen in a while, and everybody's just happy, dude. Everybody's just happy, bro. And happy for what you get. You're happy for what they get.
Yeah, you're hunting, and you might have missed something yourself. But Matt sees all these X-Men, or Matt sees Vampirillas, or Hialeah.
You got eyes.
You got eyes everywhere, so that you don't have to actually search every single when you're by yourself. You can put your bag down. Oh, Al, I got your bag. Hold your bag. You got people that do all that kind of stuff, man. It's cool.
Hold this, hold that. You know, so you could enjoy it. You know, it's just crazy, bro.
Nuts, man. Nuts.
But guys, I gotta bail because my wife, you know how it is. That's why I had to change the time. I asked her a couple of days ago, 2:00 works, we're good, and then of course she changes the plans today. So that's why I had to move it up, man. Sorry about that, but I'm glad.
We got a good little show in.
Yeah,
I got a good showing. It's an hour.
Oh, this is a blast, bro. This is a blast. I love all you guys, bro. I'm not a big like we were talking about social media last night on your show and all that. I'm not the biggest social media. I don't always post whatever. I am so happy I started doing this because of this. Mm-hmm. It's opened up my life like I never would have imagined. And I love all you all. I can't wait to meet everybody. I think I gotta say, when I meet Donnie, there might be a lot of tears. I don't know, bro. But
I got to meet Donnie, man. I slipped out there, man.
And I am still jealous. I'm still freaking jealous of you. But
you just about killed me with that comment.
What happened?
You just about killed me with that comment.
And let me say, I know you're about to end the show, Holly, but let me just say this.
Go for it.
I'm gonna piggyback off of you.
Yeah, man.
I think when I meet, I really want to meet everybody. Don't get me wrong, but Steve and G-Man, man, y'all might see a big black grown man just straight up cry, man.
You can tell. I was telling my wife. I knew that, bro. I knew that. When you guys meet G, when I meet G, dude, it's just gonna be insane, bro. It's just insane, bro.
It was like that with Matt when we met Matt, man. I was like, "There's Matt."
Yeah, man.
We didn't have to look for Matt. Matt just happened to be right where we was. That shit was so. I think we seen Matt within the first 10, 15 minutes, Hialeah.
Yeah.
And then we jumped on him from both sides, and he's like, Matt had this look like, what the hell? Because, goddamn, we're from far away. We right here.
Yeah, I was not expecting. Yeah, because I would have known, because Sean would have told me, hey, man, the guy's going to be there. But they didn't tell me, nobody was going to be there. We were jumping around like we wanted.
Steve already told him not to tell you.
I did. I told him don't say
that. That's probably what it was.
We were jumping around like it was the 88 Olympics, man. Do you believe in this, man? That's exactly how we were jumping around.
It was worth it, man.
Bro, I can't wait to the moment I meet Go-To, bro, Steve. I can't wait, bro. Can't wait.
Yep.
It'll happen.
Man, I like to meet that guy. I like to meet Go-To. Man, all the baseball cards and stuff he's got, man. He's got some fire stuff, man, including the Star Wars stuff.
But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it. Everybody, man, the chat was hopping, man. Thank you so much. I haven't gone live in so long. It means the world to me to see all these people come into the chat. It's just insane. And I love talking comic books, just like we all love talking comic books. We could be here all day. Thank you all for joining me. We might be doing this again soon, so we'll see.
Shout out to the 15 people that were watching us at one time.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Awesome. The chat you didn't get to meet aggressively, right?
No.
Damn, I didn't either, man. That's my favorite name in the game. Aggressively relaxing.
Bro.
Just so fucking
Next year, definitely.
Next year.
All right, guys.
Oh, yeah, I can't. All right, fellas.
Silver Age Sunday out. We out.
Peace.
Have a good one.
Peace.